Hello, welcome back to the Toon Studios. We're exhausted here. It's been an exhausting week. As you may or may not be aware, the Toon Studios have been doing pet tunes for royalty. First was a pet tune ordered by Prince Charles himself of the royal rooster to present to his estranged son Harry and his beautiful wife Meghan. Now that was done and will be a roaring success, I think, and will be helpful in reconciling the royal family. The Queen, in fact, has then asked for a pet tune, and it will be, or it is, of her beautiful daughter Anne and Anne's favourite horse, Napoleon. Now, this has been done and forwarded to her for approval, and the Queen has promptly got back to me and sent a beautiful inscribed photo, which I'll show you now. Yes, now this photo, though a nice photo, I thought, how should I put it? I thought the Queen looked a little bit old, and I asked politely if I could perhaps get a photo of her in her younger days. This she did, and this is the photo that she is now going to send. Now that's a beautiful photo to hang on the wall. There was nothing really wrong with the first one, but I much prefer this later one. There is an inscription that is going to go onto the back of that photograph that we'll have framed and will probably hang on the Toon studio walls around here. The inscription I would like to read to you. It goes as follows. Dear Mr. Phillips, my heart sings with pride as I view your pet tune of my beloved daughter Anne. I hereby designate you and your Toon Studios by royal decree to be the pet tuner for the entire royal family. You have been a rock, Mr. Phillips, a rock for both myself and the entire royal family during this very difficult time. Yours, etc., Elizabeth, Queen of the Commonwealth. Well, there you go. What a dedication, and we're all terribly proud here, and it's been a pleasure, Your Majesty, if you're watching this at the moment, because I know she is a fan of the Toon channel, so it's been wonderful. Now, in light of all the publicity we've received over the last week or so with our royal dealings, I'm going to take the opportunity to try and push the Toon Studio and the Toon channel as far as subscriptions go. Now, I've noticed a lot of the major influencers are normally pretty young girls who wear skimpy outfits and don't do much at all. And some of these have 4 million, 5 million, 10 million subscribers. Now, it got me thinking, should I, as the head of Toon Studio, be doing more along those lines? Should I, for instance, be getting my gear off and strutting about and looking longingly out at the sea and putting some sort of comment like, "Here I am at Tweed Heads, hoping you're all doing well." I'm just wondering whether that would up the subscription rate. It probably would. I could go back to some photos that I've had, and I've done a lot in my time, and I could put some of the photos up from my earlier experiences just to show you what I mean. And here's a couple.
Now this is the sort of photo that seems to drive subscriptions into the stratosphere. I, of course, can't do a bikini shot. I can, though, perhaps put some of my photos from my earlier days up. This, for instance, back in the day at Bondi Beach. Or this one. Toon Management took this of me about 3 years ago. Or this one of me catching some curves down at Surfers Main Beach back there last week. Would these photos build up my subscription rate? Especially with the fairer sex?
Yes, very much so indeed, even if I say so myself. Looking pretty good back there, Johnny. And there's these that a lot of people don't realise I had a long and illustrious career as a professional rodeo bull rider. Should I put those up to sort of macho up the Pet Toon Studios image? Have a look at some of these.
Yeah, I don't know. Perhaps ladies would rush Pet Toon subscriptions with this sort of stuff. By the way, this one's of me doing battle with Pile Driver in the National Championships. I hung on like that for the full 8 seconds.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'd like to hear from all my viewers from around the world what they think of me sexing up the Pet Toon channel just for the sake of extra subscriptions. It's not a bad idea. The girls do it, as I've mentioned. You know, you get 4 million, they hang their ass out and their boobs and everything, and they don't do anything else. But there is one thing I want to make sure, though, and clear, that I will not be downgrading this channel with just common smut. It won't be happening. This is a good, clean family program, and I want to keep it that way. So don't you worry about me getting too raunchy. That's not going to happen. We're going to stick to our guns and just still be the Pet Toon channel as you know and love. Now, the Pet Toon we're going to do today, we've just got to get back to, get our feet back down to earth, you know, after all this excitement. The Pet Toon we're doing today is about a little fox terrier called Sandy. And Sandy's owners, they are keen fisher people, and they go out in their boat fishing and take Sandy with them. Now, Sandy is extremely brave when they're hauling in whatever's on their line, and will growl and yap over the side of the boat as they haul in the said fish or shark. Once the fish has been thrown over onto the deck, Sandy's bravery just disintegrates, and she steps back behind their legs and won't go near the gummy shark or great white pointer or whatever that is on the deck flapping around as it takes its last breath. The clients, they thought this was hilarious and wanted to immortalise Sandy in a Pet Toon doing just that. So that's what we'll do. I'm going to start the Pet Toon now, and I hope you enjoy it. So here it comes. Just interrupting the very important Pet Toon. Don't forget to subscribe. Yeah, good old Sandy. He's a good little dog, helping with the fishing. Now, if you want a Pet Toon let me know in the comments below, of course, and we can discuss any of that. If you want to make any comment about the Toon Studios Royal affiliation, you can let me know. You can make a comment on that. Robot dogs, anything you want, invisible dogs, any comment you want to make. But until next time, it's goodbye from the Toon channel, and we'll see you then.